Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Those Were the Days. I am Mike with Mike W. Productions, as you, hopefully know by now. We have been doing Archie Bunker, All in the Family, for a little bit now, and it's been pretty interesting. Now, if you guys read the title, you know what this one is kind of about. Archie is, I believe, afraid of losing his job. So we're going to be dealing with that. So I do remember this one quite a bit. Don't remember every little detail, but I do know that Archie is waiting for some confirmation on some stuff having to do with his job. So, yes, very interesting concept, all about Archie as usual. So, with that being said, guys, let's jump right into Those Were the Days. All in the Family. Here we go. Those were the days. Alright, so we got Archie pacing around for some reason. So this whole scene is very quiet so far. Looks like he's going for maybe a midnight snack. Why did nobody use the other milk? And yes, back in the day, oh wow, 3. Back in the day, they did use glass as a milk container instead of cartons. It's actually a little bit more recyclable.
What are you doing up?
I'm playing musical milk bottles here, idiot. How come you got 3 bottles here, and between them all, a man can't get one full glass of milk?
I guess it's because we don't finish one bottle all the way before we open the next.
Well, why is that?
I guess that must be it.
Even in bed, you didn't sleep.
How did you know that?
Because when you sleep, you snore and kick. And when it's very quiet and then I'm not getting hurt much, I know you ain't asleep.
Wow, okay. And, of course, Meathead has no shirt on.
What's going on? Your mother-in-law and me are running away together.
I just never seen you up this late, that's all.
Well, it don't need no big explanation. And shut that yap, will you? You just woke up and you ain't no breath of spring, you know.
Oof, yeah, true.
Can't you two get a second pair of pajamas, huh?
Well, Archie, they're married.
Right.
Well, so are we married, Edith, and we go to bed fully dressed. I told you to shut that yap.
Oh, wow. Aw, you eat a sandwich, dude. Come on.
My sandwich. Well, I don't want it now.
What's the matter, Archie?
Right?
There's nothing on my mind now. Absolutely nothing. I'll get that.
Wow, they said it's 2:30 in the morning. Someone's calling that late. Must be pretty important.
Now, wait a minute. Who's this? No. There ain't no Valerie here.
Huh.
No, nobody in this house wrote this number on the wall of the toilet at the Elks Club.
Were you expecting a call at this late hour?
Not necessarily.
But you said something about Feeney when you answered. Did you mean Harry Feeney?
True.
Call. I'll get that. Keep away from there, meathead. No, buddy, this ain't Mary Lou's brother. Wait a minute, listen to me. You're drunk, see? Your brain is soaked in booze, and you don't know what you're doing. Go back to the toilet wall and get yourself another number, huh?
Wow, that's good. That's good.
Will you put something on yourself and make yourself respectable? I mean, if that thing was any shorter, it'd be a scarf.
Would you get mad at me if I was to ask you something?
Probably.
Only if it was something that makes me mad, Edith.
Are you worried about your job?
That makes me mad.
Right.
Well, the company announced that they're having a 20% cutback in personnel, that's all, and
Oof.
I think it's going to hit my department pretty hard.
Ow.
You know me. I could get another job in 10 minutes.
Right.
It's just some of the other guys I work with, that's all. I'm worried about them.
Sure.
Like there's a little Emmanuel, you know, he's Puerto Rican, one leg is shorter than the other. I mean, who wants to stick with a bum leg?
Oh, wow. Okay.
And then you got Elmo, 56 years of age, black as the ace of spades.
Oh.
And you got Stretch Cunningham.
Well, he's white, ain't he?
Yeah, but with an IQ of about 1.
Well, what has Harry Feeney got to do with it?
Right.
Harry Feeney's the night watchman, see? Now, day after tomorrow, they're going to come out with a list of who gets the axe. So tonight, when Feeney's making his rounds, punching his clocks, he's going to poke around in the executive offices there and try and get the scoop first.
Oh, okay.
You're staying up all night to find out about little Emmanuel and Elmo?
Yes, he did. Stretch Cunningham, too. Yes. Stretch Cunningham.
Now she's wearing something else.
Michael found this newspaper clipping on the bathroom floor. It must have fallen out of Daddy's bathrobe. It's about his company cutting back personnel.
Right.
I hope Mike don't say nothing.
Oh, don't worry, Mom. Michael understands. He's very tactful.
Sure. That face.
What the hell is that all about?
You are in the best years of your life. You're strong. You got your health.
Right.
Edith, you told him.
How could he have told him, though?
Honest, nobody
Edith.
told me anything.
Edith.
Hey, listen, Archie, I'd like to look as good as you when I'm old. Older. I meant older.
Right.
He's just worried about poor little Emmanuel with the short leg and Stretch Cunningham and very black Elmo.
Right.
Because a man don't bring his problems home. That's why.
Oh, I never heard such old-fashioned garbage. Well, thank heavens that's not the way it is with my marriage. Now, my husband's not afraid to bring home his troubles to me, to cry in my lap if he feels like it, to weep in my arms.
Making him sound kind of a wuss.
Gloria.
What, to kick his feet and bang his head?
Gloria, shut up.
Try telling a stifle. She's heard that all her life. It stops him cold the first time, man.
Isn't that nice, the way they come to an understanding? We could take a lesson from them.
Hello? Who do you want? Valerie? She's busy right now. This is Mary Lou.
Oh, man. At least she's having fun.
No, wait a minute. No, I ain't gonna put Mary Lou back on the phone. There ain't no Mary Lou here! Get off!
I noticed all your lights on. Everything okay?
Oh, yeah, I guess so.
Is that Dave the cop there?
Yeah.
Come on in, Dave. I got something here for you.
Dave the cop. Not Officer Johnson. Or Officer last name. Dave the cop.
Oh, could I get you some toast and a cup of coffee?
No, nothing like that.
How about some poached eggs?
Breakfast time at 2 in the morning.
Worst comes to worst. Remember our mothers and fathers? They lived through the Big Depression and they made it.
True.
I'll never forget the way it hit my old man. And here he was, a breadwinner all them years, and then just like that, the paychecks, they stopped coming.
Wow.
And he was always asking why, and nobody could tell him.
Look, our view is that the rise in gas prices over the long term makes an even stronger case for doubling down our investment and our focus on clean energy options. You may have noticed this week that your gas prices have gone up. I want to talk to you a little bit about why. A lot of it has to do with Vladimir Putin.
What the shit?
Sounds a lot like nowadays.
My old man never got over it. Took the heart right out of him. He was just about my age now.
Ouch.
You won't have to worry about that drunk calling no more, Archie.
Thanks, Dave.
He's coming over here. I gave him your address. Gets here, I'll slap the cuffs on him. Gonna be quite a night, ain't it? Huh?
And they're just waiting for this guy to show up and phone call.
You like being a cop, don't you, Dave?
You want the truth? I love it. Call me the fuzz, call me pig. I really love it. I'll tell you why in 2 words. Job security.
Fair.
But we civil servants, we just keep rolling.
Not nowadays.
Politicians were successful in moving away critical funds to police stations. And now what we are seeing across the country is violence surging.
Mrs. Wiedemeyer, what are you doing up at 3:30 in the morning?
Oh, and the lady from the last episode's here.
I just came back from a date. A plumber who likes widows. He took me to a house party. 12 people. All the men were plumbers.
Oh, Clara, I'm sorry. I just made a pot and I used it all up. Why don't you ask him over here for it?
I'm expecting a telephone call myself at almost any moment, and I'd like to keep that line free.
I know what you mean. Listen, Harold, our date is over now.
I'm safe at my neighbor's house, so you can't do anything.
I know you didn't kiss me goodnight. That's the way the cookie crumbles.
That's the way the cookie crumbles. You know, I think there might be something to this cookie line.
I don't like to slur a whole race, but plumbers sure are pushy. Oh, Edith, there's a cop in your living room.
Hurry up, will you? We're trying to make a pinch.
Right.
You order no pizza here.
I ordered it, Arch.
Wow, okay.
Do you hear that, Edith? This guy orders pizza at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Very busy for 3, 4 in the morning.
Dave, put down that pizza and come on. Hi, fella.
It's the drunk guy calling.
Valerie.
Mallory.
Hey, Dave. I didn't see you standing there. Why did you say hello?
Well, I didn't want to butt in while you was talking, sir.
Dave, do you know this lush?
He's my sergeant.
Oh, wow. Okay.
There's no party, Sarge, just a regular family.
Oh, no. A real family? Oh, fuck. I feel rotten about this.
Right.
I made such a spectacle of myself.
Wow. Well, at least he's sorry about it.
I hope you people won't let this change your feelings about the police.
Oh, no. Won't change my feelings about the police.
Right.
You know, I didn't understand one thing that went on here.
I thought you was gonna call me. What are you doing here? Come on in, Feeney.
Oh, here's that, the guy who was supposed to call.
Yeah, but what about the list, Feeney?
Just a minute. Now, if I get to one of the gizmos too late, an alarm goes off in the police station. It's as if the gizmo was saying, Harry Feeney's late and something is wrong. Now, I only have a certain amount of time between gizmos.
That's complicated.
And the first 8 times around, I never found it.
But the 9th time, what about the 9th time?
Right.
I found it.
Oh, Feeney, spare me the paperweight, huh?
Heart-shaped. Well, they're cutting back 20% down the line, just like they said, Archie. And they're knocking off 3 departments, including yours.
Oh, wow.
But they're keeping the 3 department heads. They're keeping the 3 foremen.
Oh. So he's going to lose his guys, but he's going to keep his job.
Gee, there's nothing happening to me. You should think I was Lazarus rising from the bed.
From the bed.
What's the matter, Archie? I thought you'd be happy to hear the news.
Oh, he's worried about little Emmanuel and Elmo.
Go on in the kitchen and bring us out some beers. Dig in, Feeney.
She's got milk.
Archie, here's your bicarb.
All right, Edith, leave it there.
Oh, it's bicarbonate. Soda water.
Why did you let that son-in-law of yours bring pizza into this house at 4 o'clock in the morning?
He was hungry, Archie.
And then on top of that, you give me beer to drink.
Well, you asked for it.
Yeah, exactly.
Can't take this stomach to work with me either. You're gonna have to call in for me. I ain't going.
Archie, you could lose your job.
Maybe.
I better go to work, Edith.
Right. All right, and that is it. Let's talk about it. All right, guys, so that was All in the Family, Archie Bunker, or as I like to call it, those were the days. So this episode was pretty interesting. We had Archie up all night worrying about his job. He did say that he had a few other guys on his squad that he was worried about, but really he was really worried about himself. It's pretty interesting how the contrast of back then to today is kind of the same. We are in a recession. They're in, I think, kind of a recession. Harder to get jobs. A lot of people got laid off. Things like that. Gas prices and the economy are in the tank. Very close to nowadays. Things like that kind of contrast to today's way of life. So he stays up all night and is worried. Someone keeps calling him because they're drunk, and someone put his name on a name and number on a bathroom stall, but instead of having his name, it was these other two ladies' names. So it's kind of like, for a lot of you, you might not know, in the men's bathroom at least, there is a "for a good time" call on the bathroom walls, some graffiti. Typically, depending on what kind of bathroom you go into, that does tend to pop up quite a bit. So you make a phone call, and it's usually some person that doesn't know who the heck you're talking about, like this. And yeah, so that's even more contrasted to today, because at least in the men's bathroom, you will find those numbers. Never really called any of those, so I don't know if they're real, but, it's just a prank call. You put somebody's name on a bathroom stall, they get called, and it annoys the heck out of them. This guy actually happened to be the chief of police. Okay, pretty funny. He had apparently one too many at the lodge, and decided to make a few phone calls over and over and over again. So the police guy there, who was just Officer Dave, I think was his name. Not Mr. Dave, Mr. whatever. But, it was pretty interesting, that character. We did get the lady from the last episode who gave Edith the briefcase from that episode. So she is slightly a recurring character. I thought that she was just a one and done, but apparently she's had at least two. I wonder if she'll show up again in the next episodes, because I really don't remember her being like a main character. So, pretty interesting. So with that being said, guys, all in all, a good episode, solid episode. And then we can move on into the next stuff, because now we know at least Archie has job security. So with that being said, guys, I want to thank all of my subscribers. I want to thank you for getting this far in the video. If you guys want to see more videos like this, there will be a thing popping up here pretty soon.
You know the thing.
And if you guys want to be notified the next time that I make a video, there will be a little subscribe button up here somewhere for you at the end of the video. So, yeah, go ahead and hit that for me.
Just tap it in. Just tap it in. Give it a little tappy. Tap, tap, tap.
Peru.
Because not only does it help the channel, but it tells the YouTube algorithm that I am doing a good job. So with that being said, again guys, thank you for getting this far in the video. Thank you to all of my subscribers, and we will see you next time. Peace.